So Gabby sit at 8 points clear at the top, and it's looking like, well, Chelsea, you heard Tuchel earlier, really, really down in the dumps.
Yeah.
Where do I start with Tuchel? Honestly, Al, I looked at Chelsea's bench. I'll read it out to you.
I'm with you.
Havertz, Alonso, Sarr, Chalobah, Kante, Saul Niguez, Ziyech, Barkley. Like, what's he moaning about? He even said after the game that he can't play any wing-backs. Well, play a 4-4-2 for one game. I'm sure he survived with Azpilicueta right back, Chalobah, Rudiger, Alonso. Like, most teams in the Premier League would chop your arm off for that defence. So stop moaning and get on with it.
Hey, Gab, just let me take you back before we move on a wee bit. Why are you so 100% sure that Burnley will get nothing tonight at Old Trafford? Because Manchester United at the moment, since Rannick's come in, it's not been fantastic, has it?
No. Manchester United have been very poor.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're right, Al. I mean, Burnley not played. What, 3 weeks is it? So they're going
18 days or something, I think it is, Gab.
They'll probably be running every day, because I spoke to some of their players before. They run every day with Sean Dyche, but they're going to be they're going to be fresh, aren't they? A bit like you say, they'll be fresher than Manchester United.
Well, it's a big period coming up for them. I mean, I know they've got 3 or 4 games in hand, but it's a massive, massive period. However, listen, I listened to Klopp on Tuesday after the game, Gab, Al. He was not happy, and equally, our very own Alex Crook caught up with Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel at full time, and you could hear the frustration in his voice in the interview.
We struggle at the moment. This was clear before. Brighton is a strong team. They arrive well prepared. They maybe less games than us, and they seem sharper, more physical. We have honestly way too much player of whom we don't know what we can demand because of COVID and injury, and this is how it looks.
And you had 2 more players that you had to take off tonight. Reece James in particular looked in a lot of discomfort. What's the initial assessment with him?
Yeah, his hamstring injury and back injury for Andreas Christensen is, of course, it's 2 players out of a defense in the middle of the match or like first half. It's horrible.
And does this mean now that maybe in January when the window opens you might have to go in and strengthen your squad?
I don't know what this means, and this means that we have to play another match and first of all digest this one. I don't know what this means for the transfer market.
There was quite a big moment just before they equalised. Mason Mount rolling the ball into the net. The whistle had already blown for a foul. What was your view on it?
Very interesting, no? That we blow the whistle before it's over the line and when you have the chance to review. And I felt this tendency today from the ref, I really have to say. We have a 100% penalty against Christian Pulisic. VAR does not check it. It's 100% foul. We have a situation, a 50-50 situation. We do not wait what's the outcome of it and then check it. No, we whistle it before it's over the line. I felt the tendency. I told them, but they will never admit it, of course.
8 points behind Manchester City as it stands. How difficult will it be to make that up?
I don't care about it today.
Yeah, very upset, isn't he? You can tell, but he'll pick himself up. Don't worry about that. By the way, just let's give, before we move on, let's give Brighton a little shout out here.
I think it's about time we did, mate, to be honest
Brighton
with you.
on 24 points, 10th, just 4 behind Man United.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yesterday, with Cass was here with Ali, and we said to Cass, the team you do not want to play at the moment is Brighton. We said, Brighton are the team that you have to be bang at it to get a result against them. You're not going to beat them 5-6 and think it's a comfortable game. And it showed that yesterday.
Gabby, why do teams fall for them down the left-hand side? You got to block that left channel there. That's where they're great. All their attacking force comes down that left.
Yeah, and also, Ali, Brighton had 18 shots. Chelsea had 11 shots. Brighton, more passes, more possession. It wasn't a game where Chelsea should have won for me. I felt a draw was the right result.
I think he's done a great job. For my top and sin, I really do. There's a comfortable victory against Brentford the other day, and they're one of these teams. I know in the last couple of seasons as well, boys. I think they've beaten Liverpool at Anfield, and I also think when they're not 2-0 down and come back and drew 2 each at Anfield. Yeah. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, I'm with you, Gab. We said it yesterday to Big Cass. I just think they're a dangerous opponent. The one thing, out of all the teams in the league, you'd never underestimate anybody, but you certainly don't underestimate Brighton.
No. If you're not bang at it, you're going to get turned over.
So, Gabby, Sunday, Chelsea-Liverpool, what a game this is. Now, who's it bigger for?
Oh, wow, what a question that is. Both of them, isn't it? Liverpool need to win. If Liverpool do not win and they draw, Man City have got, you'd say, probably 9 points. Because
Man City at Arsenal,
for
aren't
goal
they?
difference.
Man City play Arsenal on, I think it's the 1st.
New Year's Day,
so
yeah.
we are talking, before that game, Manchester City could be 11. Is that right? 11 points clear?
Correct. And 12 ahead of Liverpool.
Dear me.
And that for me, Liverpool-Chelsea sounds like a draw all day to me.
Well, Gab, here's an interesting one. Al, first thing this morning, to be fair to him, said, am I right in saying, Al, you said the league's over?
I think it is. I'm sorry, I do.
I'm giving it another week, and then I just think it's a week. I just think it's a little bit early.
You see what it reminds me of, though, Al and Ali? Man City, they're the Bayern Munich of the Premier League for me. That's what it's turning into. Bayern Munich have got a winter break now. They're 9 points ahead of Dortmund, I think, a second.
Yeah.
Manchester City now, with goal difference, will be 9 points ahead of Chelsea, Liverpool. It's going to be turning into that league. And I think with Keita going, Salah going, Mane going, Manchester City have got nobody going to the African Nations Cup, or maybe one player.
Yeah.
I think it could be even like by February, 15-point lead. Seriously. I think they're going to run away with it now.
Well, I'm going to say something to you, Gabby, and you're spot on. Al, you listen to this. Manchester City could, well, not could, you'd fancy them as good as Arsenal have been recently. You would still, it's fair to say, you still fancy City to beat Arsenal.
Yes.
Tough game, accepted. So therefore, I can't be right. They'll be 12 points ahead of Liverpool before Liverpool play Chelsea.
What does that do for your confidence, for the pressure on Liverpool in that game against Chelsea?
That's right.
Knowing that if you lose that game, you'll be 12 points behind.
The loser is out of the title race.